Next up is something I call the Tommy Pham effect. Tommy Pham showed up. Ken WO and I were talking about on this very show about a month ago that they should just go out and sign Tommy Pham. He's out there. This team needs an outfielder. And there was no condition of where he could play because Luis was hurt or wherever he could play any spot. You put him in left. You can even sit Andrew Benintendi down. Tommy Pham's showing up. He's got a 125 WRC plus. That's 293 batting average, 339 on base, 448 slugging. He's filled in admirably in center field, which is like way more than his 36-year-old bones should be requested to play on a daily basis. But you know what? He's tough. He goes out there and plays it. He's got this no-nonsense attitude, and I'm not going to say that doesn't have an effect on the team. Everyone operates differently. You work for a company or your friend group or whatever. Some people need a kick in the ass, and some people really don't. They work very differently than that. So maybe there's a couple people in that locker room where Tommy Pham's presence helps from that perspective. But I think really where his showing up helps is something that we don't talk a lot about because we're always talking about psyche and everything, but from the perspective of just like adding one more fucking good player. Like if you've been on a team and they add another good player, doesn't have to be the best player, just another good player, it raises everyone's a level of play. It adds a comfortability there that like if there's less pressure on you to make that play or get that big hit because that guy can also help. And for me, like watching this is why I'm not just throw all the young players out there. No. Put some major league players out there. When the young guys are out there, I want them to be playing on a team that at least has functional major leaguers playing around them. And so the Tommy Phams of the world and the Paul DeYoungs, as we were talking about earlier, they're important to all of this, to the development piece here. I don't think you want to just throw every young player out there and let them drown in an environment where there's no one there to pick them up. You don't want that. You want some of these guys. You want some of these vets around there to pick them up and help them out. And, Tommy Pham is, in general, he's a smart player. He did get caught in stealing in Tampa. That was kind of a boneheaded play. But for the most part, he doesn't really make dumb plays. He's pretty sharp in all those spots. The other guys have learned from that too. So, the effect of adding an extra good player, I think is always important. On any team or whatever you're part of, one more good person is usually always helpful. So I think that's what the real Tommy Pham effect is. It's not him going in the locker room and slapping people or his tenaciousness. It might be helping one or two people, but him being just a good player kind of helps the whole group.